I heard he can eat whatever he wants. You know why? Iron stomach.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Earthrise Deluxe class, IRONWORKS. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. As always, Earthrise for Cybertron, his name is IRONWORKS Transformers. On this side of the box, we have the lovely Earthrise artwork. Or for Cybertron, on this side of the box, we have IRONWORKS in his base mode. Up top, War for Cybertron, bloody, bloody, bloody. Yes, I know that's Galvatron right there. Yes, I see him. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, this, that, the other things and stuff, and that's basically it for the packaging. And of course you get the little decoder here for the box insert, and when you hold it up to this section here, you have Velocitron! Hooray for Velocitron! And moving right along here, we have IRONWORKS, the last of the deluxes in this first wave of Earthrise. And here he is in his base mode, and he is based off of the old G1 Micromaster base here. Of course, the vehicle was IRONWORKS, and the base was just the base, but in this instance, they decided to name the base IRONWORKS and give him a robot mode, because the original base did not have a robot mode, it just had two base modes. But hey, here is IRONWORKS in his base mode. It looks pretty cool for what it is. Let's get in close here so we can take a look at the detailing here. You get some detailing there in the ramps, Autobot symbol right up in there. Not too much to talk about. You know, you do get some molded detail throughout. Got the big crane arm there, big old hook, give us a hook. But all in all, it pretty much invokes what the original toy did. And there's the bottom, there's the top. It slides as bases should slide. I don't know, but there you have that. And for comparison, here he is with Deluxe Cliff Jumper, with Jackie, with Hoist, and with Leader Class Optimus Prime. And can he fit in the trailer? Can he fit in the trailer? Actually, if you took him apart and put him in there in pieces, he would probably fit in there. But yeah, what does it matter? There you go. Now, as far as any kind of articulation goes, this crane arm here can rotate, it can move up and down, it can rotate here. The hook itself can rotate. The ramps you can pretty much plug anywhere. You have clips here, clips here, clips here, got a clip there, so you can kind of orient this really however you want. And of course, these clips will plug onto your base formers, will plug onto, Hoist little towing platform deal if you want to do that, or if you want to plug it onto Prime's trailer, you could clip it on there too, because reasons. Hey, all things you can do if you want to do it. And here it is with a Micromaster, since this is a Micromaster base. And this is, what was his name? Powertrain. Powertrain was repainted as IRONWORKS in the Target exclusive 10-pack, which I never got, but he did get repainted into IRONWORKS, and I believe they renamed him Iron Tread, I think. So, it's the mold they're using for IRONWORKS here, for Iron Tread, whatever you want to call him at this point. But yeah, that's basically kind of the team up that's supposed to happen there. You can say, you can just sit there, you can go down the ramp and be like, woo, so hey, all things are stuff and things, yay. But yeah, that is basically it for the little base mode here. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Hey, woo, spin that base. So, what are we gonna do first? Actually, first thing we're going to do is something that's not in the instructions, but you can do. You can actually transform this into the other base form that the G1 toy had. It's not in the instructions, but you can do it. And yeah, I'll show that off because that's a pretty neat little nod to the original toy here. So we'll remove this. And yes, it's a total parts former because he is also a weaponizer as well. So yes, he parts forms. The original toy did it too, so it's okay. It's okay. It's keeping with tradition in this case. But remove this, remove this, remove this. We're pretty much just going to completely take them apart here. Remove that, remove this ramp here, which is really hard. There we go. There we go. Here we have all of his individual pieces, if my tongue will work. And we're going to take these panels here, just bring them all the way around. Bring these all the way around. We want to take this section here, open that up like that, and these will plug in here like that, and that just sits down like that. We take this ramp here, and this will clip in to either side, so just push that down, clip it in, clip that in. Oop, no, I did it backwards. Wrong way. Alright, this way, the clip facing forward. With that clip facing forward, there we go. Plug it in, that's the way you want it. And then you take this, and this will clip in right up front, like so. We bring up this post here, and we attach the crane arm to that. We take the gun, and we put it together like so. Plug that in like that, and then we come up here, we flip up this peg, and this section will just plug in right up top. And on mine, this port is quite snug. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. There we go. And you plug that in up there like that, and there you have IRONWORKS alternate base form that the G1 toy had. So you can do it, which is pretty cool. Now he is missing the like windmill satellite thing that's supposed to go on the side, but somebody on Shapeways has already made that for this figure. So if you actually want to get the full effect and have the little windmill satellite thing on the side, it's on Shapeways. Just look it up. I think just look up IRONWORKS, or just look up Earthrise, and it comes right up. Yes, little windmill you could plug on there. So hey, you can finish off the look if you want to. It's an option, and as always, options are good. But yeah, that's the thing you can do if you want to do it. And you can bring in this guy here and have him, sitting in the bucket or something. Hey, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. But there you have that. And there are some other alternate configurations you can do here. Now, this one is shown in the instructions. And we'll show this off right quick here. So we just have to pull everything apart. This just involves the legs and these ramp pieces here. So you just take these, and this will just clip on and clip on, and that just clips onto this side like so, and you can have a little like bridge going on there. Not the most stable bridge, as you can see, but you can have yeah, it's not the most stable bridge, but hey, it's a thing you can do if you want to do it. It's a suspension bridge. That's what it is. I don't know. It's a catapult. Just hey, that's an action feature right there. See, I just discovered an action feature. You just think it. Woo! Okay. Anyway, again, things you can do if you want to do it. And again, you have those clips here, so you can attach it. Attach your base formers to it. Attach these dudes to it. Anybody with the clips, you can attach to it. So hey, a thing you can do if you want to do it. But let's get down to robot mode already. So let's just take all this apart again. Bring these panels down. Come in here. Flip out his thighs. Like so. And then this just comes in. And these will plug in to make his legs and his crotchular region. And there we go. We have his lower body. So now we remove that. Just flip this post down. This will just come up to form his chest. His head will just flip up. It will snap into place and just rotate it around. And there's his upper body. That will just plug in right there like so. This ramp just plugs into these two posts right here to finish off the back. And we need to remove this. We plug this arm in here, just rotate that around so our elbow is oriented properly. Then we just take this other arm here and we just unfold it, bring down the peg, plug it in, and there you go. There you have IRONWORKS in his robot mode. And just like they did with Brunt, you know, they gave a character who didn't have a robot mode and gave him a robot mode. And I think it looks pretty cool in my opinion. Oops, forgot to flip down that peg there. Oop, there we go. Yeah, although I think he looks pretty cool. Not too shabby. Let's get in closer so we can take a look at that noggin. You can see the face just done in red, eyes in red, mouth plate done in red, but a pretty nicely done head sculpt. Big old chest there. Autobot symbol, some red. You can see some nice molded detail throughout the arms there. And you do kind of have a little bit of a weathering effect. I think part of it is weathering and part of it is also just kind of the plastic color kind of bleeding through. So I think it's like weathering and just kind of could have used a second coat at the same time. I don't know, but hey, either way, it works for what this is going for anyway, for the type of you know, alt mode that he has. I think it's fitting. You get some red there on the knees. His big old feet. You can see it's very clean. Just panel there on his back. Very clean, the transformation there. As far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint. You get a little bit of wiggly waggly from side to side. You can look up a little bit, look down a bit. Head can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360, can move in and out. You do have bicep rotation. On this arm, you have a double jointed elbow. So you have full range of movement there. Nothing at the wrist. On this arm, you have full rotation, in and out. The shoulder piece can actually move independently, so you can kind of have that. If you want to have that up, you can have that up, or have that angled, however you want. You do also have the bicep rotation, 90 degrees of bend. The hook can rotate. It does have waist rotation. They did put a little, just a hinge right there, so it gives you a little bit of waist rotation, which is nice. Legs can move forward that far, back only that far, outward. You can do the full splits and then some. Thigh rotation. Due to transformation, he has a nice deep knee bend going on there, and you have your ankle tiltage. And of course we can arm him up. We can give him this little gun here. Now the instructions have you storing it on his shoulder like that, if you want to. You can do that. If you wish, you can have him fall over. You can plug it here onto his hook arm if you want to. Plug it here. Or of course just have him holding it in his hand, which just makes sense. So we can pew pew bang bang, pew pew, bang bang, hook hook, pew pew, hook hook, pew pew. You can do all kinds of that. So you got that going on. And of course he is Blush compatible. We can bring in Jetfire's effects parts here. He does have a poster on his shoulder, so you can get blushed. You can get blushed in the shoulder. I think you can get blushed in the forearm, but that's a really small post there. Will that hold? Yeah, there you go. You can get blushed. You can kind of get blushed in the forearm there. He has the ports on the bottoms of his feet, so he can just blush off into space. All kinds of blushing. Will that fit? No, it doesn't fit there. And I think that's it. That's all the blushing points. I mean, obviously you can plug it into these 5mm ports. Have them getting blushed pretty much anywhere else if you want. You can get blushed there, blushed there. You can get blushed in the knees too. Blush. You can get all kinds of blushing done. That broke the blush. It broke the blush. That's how awesome he is. He breaks the blush. Or, of course, we can take it and we can plug it on to his gun. Like so, and just have a big old blush! He's Iron Blush. Iron Blush. Which is what Pepper calls Tony, ironically enough. Anyway, so there you have that. And now for Parasite. Here he is with Cliff Jumper. He's a little guy. He's a mini bot. He's supposed to be small. Anyway, with Jackie, with Hoist, with Prime. Prime's a big boy. And here he is with the substitute for Ironworks, or Iron Tread. Because again, I never bought that Micromaster 10-pack, so that's the best I got. But there he is with his little buddy there. And here he is with Brunt. Two guys who didn't originally have robot modes, but now they have robot modes. I'm so proud. It's like they graduated. But there is one more thing we can do here, because he is also a weaponizer. So we can use him to arm up our other bots. Oh, one other thing I can show off here. The hook does come off. If you want to do something there, you can plug it on here because reasons, I don't know. You can take the hook off. Yeah, it comes off. But anyway, one more thing we can do here with old Ironworks here is, again, we have to take him apart here. We have to dismantle him, rip him apart, rip him limb from limb, if you will. Move that. Move that. We need to turn his head around and just tuck it back down. This is really stiff on mine for some reason. Yep, there we go. Bring that down. Alright, now that we have him in pieces, the instructions show this with Wheeljack, so we're going to bring in Jackie. He's going to be our spokesmodel, but of course you can do this with any of the other bots. But we need to do a little bit of prep work here with Wheeljack. We do have to bring his spoiler in, like so, and he's ready to go. So we need to bring down the thighs, flip down the thighs, and we're going to open up these panels here. Bring up these ramps here, and these are going to plug into the bottoms of his feet, like so. Bring that back, and these are going to become his new big old armored shoes, because, okay, why not? Why not? We're going to take this ramp and clip it onto this ramp here, and we're going to bring this peg forward like that, and then just flip this one all the way up like so. This is going to plug into his shoulder like that, and that's just weird, but okay, we'll go with it. And then we'll just take this and bring this all the way down, flip this up, and that plugs into his other arm, so he has just a big old shovel arm going on there. And then we take this arm, and this will angle like that. That's how you want that oriented. And this will plug into his back like so. So that's coming up over his shoulder. And then we take the crane arm here, just rotate that around, and this will plug in right there like that. And then we take the gun, helps if you kind of flip this up, and this plugs into the crane arm like so, and there you go. There you have Wheeljack armed up with Ironworks. And that's kind of weird, but hey, it's a thing you can do if you want to do it. Hey, why not? Dare I say, why not? There you go. I don't get this thing going on here. What is that supposed to be? What's going on there? I guess maybe you can bring it forward like that. There you go. You can do that instead. There you go. Uses like a little shield thing going on. That makes a little bit more sense. Of course, you can configure this stuff however you want. This is just what the instructions tell you to do with it. But of course, you know, you can use all the ports that are on the figure. Configure this however you want. Come up with any kind of weird configuration you wish. But, you know, this is just one option. Hey, it's a thing. It's a thing you can do. And of course, if you want, you can totally weaponize Ironworks up however you want. So, hey, play value. So there you have Ironworks. He's a pretty cool figure. I dig him. He's a nice update to the old G1 Micromaster base, and he gets an upgrade because he actually has a robot mode now. And the way he works, you can pretty much, you know, configure the base mode however you want. And of course, he does become accessories for your other figures, so that just totally ups the play value, and I have no problem with that whatsoever. Love play value! He has a lot of play value on his own and increases the play value of your other figures, and that, for me, is always a thumbs up in my book. So there you go. Now these figures are starting to pop up in stores, so check your Targets, check your Walmarts. You can also check BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Earthrise playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Earthrise Deluxe Class Ironworks. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Oh, hello there! Who are you? I'm IRONWORKS, sir. Ah, IRONWORKS, are you new here? No, I've been here for years, sir. Have you really not noticed me? Yeah, no, I try not to pay attention too much around here. Well, it's good to finally have you aboard. I've always been aboard, sir. Whatever, but I have one question for you. What is that, sir? Can you rise? I'm not sure what that means, sir. Nobody knows what that means, Prime. If you were good soldiers, you would. Come on, you know what I'm talking about, but whose name I already forgot. I am still thoroughly confused, sir. Fine. I'll go rise by myself, then. That sounds very awkward, sir, if I may say so. You might not!